and Sudan obviously has a lot of gold. And so that relationship, as Dubai becomes more and more relevant, the UAE also invests heavily in Sudan and into gold and in commodity trade. And so most of Sudan's gold now is being exported legally or illegally through the UAE onto global markets. And that kind of leads us to the civil war that we're in now, which for the last 2.5 years has probably created the worst humanitarian crisis in the world. And I'm saying that at a time when we have that terrible genocide going on in Gaza. So, all of that together. And the Emiratis have not just emerged out of a sudden as the main backer of the RSF. They have been the main backer of the RSF, at least, for the last 15 years, if not longer. And so the RSF today, over the last 2 years, has really been the most atrocious of two very atrocious opponents. I think we have to be very clear about this. Just because we speak out against the RSF and just because most of the media and most of Western governments speak out against the RSF and the atrocities that they're committing, they're not speaking out on behalf of Burhan and the SAF as being the savior in all of that. I mean, they were very instrumental in undermining the revolution and creating a military dictatorship, and Burhan is certainly not an angel in all of that. But obviously, in terms of atrocities, though, the atrocity, the violence against civilians, against women, against children, mass killings, really in the most brutal way you can possibly imagine, and then broadcasting that onto social media, that sort of stuff we've seen mostly or only been done by the RSF. So accusations now of genocide against the RSF, and obviously the UAE being implicated in that because they're the main financial and military and logistical backer of the RSF.
Clarify for me why exactly the Emiratis were supporting the Janjaweed 15 years ago.
I think Sudan is only peripherally about values and ideological. I think it's really about hard interests. It is about gold. It is about commodities. And so the Janjaweed, or the RSF, and Hemeti himself, this warlord, becomes so instrumental because he has the access. He captures the most important gold mines in Sudan. So if you want to rise up as the leading gold capital of the world, which is Dubai, you do want to have access to these resources. So it was really about minerals and commodities.
So from then.
Yeah. So much of that gold trade starts, from then, and its family business, its business is tied to Hemeti, who are involved in it, and they're Emirati-based logistics companies who bring the gold in. It's melted down, and what we have is a beautiful carousel now, where gold leaves Sudan, is being translated into cash, laundered, if you will. That cash in any form, whether it's cash or crypto, can then be translated in the UAE in a value chain with which you can actually purchase weapons, and these weapons then go back into Sudan.